Control. Now, there's a word I like. Matter of fact, I like being in control. I'm just going to fess up and turn myself in from the very beginning. I like being in control, okay? And most of us do. Quit laughing, Bones. I hear, stage manager back there saying, no kidding. But there are those people that go beyond liking to be in control. They're control freaks, folks who question and complain when you don't do exactly what they want, when they want, the way they want. You all know folks like that, don't you? Yeah. All right, now our first guest is Kim. She is a self-described perfectionist and control freak, and it's torn her family apart. Take a look.
I know someone who's a perfectionist. It's me. My name is Kim. I have 13-year-old twin boys, and I'm separated from my husband of 15 years. He was too messy. I had to ask him to leave.
She wants things done and done her way. She's very neat and picky about how things are done and very demanding in the way she wants them done.
And this is my closet, another very organized place. These are all the same kind of shoes. Then I have my white shoes, miscellaneous shoes, my reds, all the black, and then just the blue and brown shoes. When I get a brand new vehicle, I will put covers over the covers. Almost none of the actual vehicle is being touched. I just don't like a mess.
If it's not perfect to her, we can't do nothing that whole entire day.
And I have seen where living like this affects my sons, and I'm concerned about what it does to them in regards to their friendships.
We would like to let our friends in and play PlayStation and everything, but Mom won't let them come in the house.
It's just a feeling that my house is not presentable. I might not have done a good enough job cleaning it. Sit on the couch right.
She worries way too much about the couch.
I have to reposition the cushion back into its place. The pattern is of stripes, and I get the stripes to go back to their original, positions.
If I could change one thing about Mom, it would be how neat she is.
What I want from DrPhil is, can someone like me change, and how do I do that?
I just love talking to somebody again who Phil is a 3-syllable word. Because I'm out here in California. Where are you from?
North Carolina.
Okay, see? Okay. All right. Another hillbilly. All right. All right. Now, all right, you're real nervous, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, I can tell. How many of you fess up to what you saw in that tape and say, yeah, there's a whole part of me in what's going on there? I mean, come on. All right. Now, but let me ask you something. You agree that control is like a really big deal for you, right?
Yes.
I mean, do you think about it some of the time, all the time? I mean, is it like a theme in your life?
It's all the time. It's just more intense at certain times.
Okay, like when? When's it?
Like right now.
Yeah. But you're pretty much a perfectionist.
Yes.
Okay? And you talk about being afraid people will judge you. They see your house, your clothes, your car, all of that. But don't you judge other people a lot? Don't you look at it and see how everybody else is going in case you need to race in there and fix it?
Well, I look at a lot of what people do.
Yeah.
It's like when the people were at the house, we were talking about going out to the store, and one of the things is when I go to the parking lot, one thing that bothers me is when people don't park in their lines straight.
Yeah. So you're pretty precise in what you want people to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how am I doing so far?
Need to sit back a little bit.
Need to sit back a
No,
little bit?
you're
Excuse
fine.
me.
You're fine.
Okay, let me show you something here. Okay. How am I doing now? Am I doing any better?
Need more lighting.
All right. We'll let you come back. Okay, now, but really, something that I think is so critical with people that are controllers, and I said I was going to out myself in the very beginning because I like to be in control. I mean, I've just learned chances are pretty good. I'm going to do it better, at least by my way of looking at it. So, my wife's here today. I can't believe I said that. But the truth is, doesn't it just wear you out?
It does. I mean, it's really exhausting.
Well, tell me about that.
It's exhausting to put things the way you want them, to keep things in order, to keep your lifestyle the way you want it. It's really hard. It's not only me, it's my sons, and it's my husband when he lived with us. You work around everybody, not just yourself.
Yeah, and now your husband's gone, right?
Yeah.
And isn't he gone because like he was just too messy?
He was a little messy.
Yeah. Yeah, damn. That kind of makes you want to pick your stuff up if you're going to get run off if you don't. But the truth is, it does wear you out, right?
Mentally and physically.
All right. And one of the things that I want to say to you, and I want to say to everybody else that participates in this sport of control and perfectionism, is that there comes a point in life, usually between 40 and 50, where you start having metabolic drops. You slow down, your energy slows down, your strength slows down, a lot of things slow down, and you just can't keep the pace anymore, and it comes crashing down around you.
Well, I got a little bit more energy now that my husband's gone.
Yeah, I expect. You got fewer people's...
Yeah, I got less to clean.
Yeah, and you got fewer people's lives to run, right?
Right.
Yeah, because he's out there running his own.
Right.
How's he doing?
Clean-wise? House-wise?
I mean, is he still getting up every day and going out into the world?
Oh, he's good about that, right?
Yeah, so he's able to, even though you're not there to do it for him.
He might go wrinkled or you know.
Yeah.
But he goes, yeah.
God forbid that he went out wrinkled one day.
Well, he don't live with me no more, so if his clothes are wrinkled, it's not my fault.
That's right. They're not going to judge you for it, right? All right, now, see, I believe that when we're talking about perfectionism and control, that there is like normal perfectionism, and then there's neurotic perfectionism, okay? There's normal, I'm gonna let you decide, all right?
Okay.
There's normal perfectionism where you just have a commitment to excellence and you want things to be done well, and you're vigilant and attentive, and you're just right on top of things. And then there's neurotic perfectionism, which is the point at which it becomes exhausting, dysfunctional. You become a prisoner to your environment and the order and everything that's there. So where do you put yourself?
I'm both, but I can be one or the other at different times.
Okay, but you agree that there are times that you go
Way over.
Way over. Let me ask you something. Do you agree with me when I say that perfectionism in and of itself is imperfect?
Well, it's hard to be perfect, but you want to think that you can get as close to it as you can.
Okay, but that wasn't what I asked. Okay, now answer my question, Miss Perfect. Is it healthy? Is it a perfect way to be committed to the absolute unattainable?
But see, that's all I know. I don't know anything else.
Okay, now see the way this
I know I
works.
didn't answer your question, but I mean.
But the way this works is I'm going to ask it till you answer it. Okay? See, that's the control.
I'm just trying to get it right.
That's the control in me. Okay? Yeah. Boy, this could be a long show. Let me tell you.
You got more guests too, don't you?
Yeah, I'm also bigger than you.
But I can run fast.
Yeah. All right.
Especially when I'm afraid.
But now, seriously, don't you realize that if what you're setting as the goal is the absolute unattainable, you cannot be perfect. You know that intellectually, right?
Some things I can convince myself that I can be.
Okay, so that's the neurotic side that we're talking about, right? You believe you can be perfect?
But some things I can't. Parking straight, I can do that. Putting my shoes in my closet, I can do that right. There's something, my couch, I can get it right. There are some things that I can't.
But what is the point? I mean, your children said it. What is the point of having a couch if you can't sit on the couch?
They can sit on the floor.
Okay. Are these your boys down here?
Yes.
Okay, and you two look an awful lot alike. What are your names? What are y'all's names?
Will and Wayne.
Okay, all right. I got to ask you guys something. Did she teach you guys to do that perfectly? Where you said your names the same time? I'm just kidding you. I'm just kidding you. Do you want to sit on the couch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get to sit on the couch?
No.
No, and sometimes. All right, so that's not good, right?
No.
All right. So would you like things if it? Are you sitting on a feather? would you? Don't you make me come up there. Would y'all like it if things lightened up a little bit
Yeah.
around it? You know what lightened up means?
Yeah.
What?
Not as tight.
Okay, I'm here talking to Kim, which wishes she was home with you, and we're talking about control freaks. And Kim is a perfectionist, and she says that controlling the world can be exhausting. Now, you say that it's okay, that some of this stuff you can be perfect at, but let me ask you something. The time it takes you to park perfectly, the time it takes you to get your shoes all lined up perfectly, what would happen if that amount of time that you spent doing that, you spent in a bubble bath, or you spent relaxing and talking to the giggle box down here or something? If you were doing something that wasn't so tedious and you weren't so vested in it, aren't you missing some things by having to constantly be on point?
Well, if I took a bubble bath, it would make a ring in the tub. I mean,
See, what I haven't told you is the rest of this story is that when you hit that age where you just can't keep it up anymore, and trust me, I'm a few years ahead of you here, okay? Just a few, like a dozen or so. And you really can't do when you're 50 what you can do when you're 40 or 45. And the rest of the story that I told you that I hadn't gotten to yet is that's when people have breakdowns, because it just all seems to overwhelm them. And the way to avert that is to start moderating your perfectionism and control now. Does that make any sense to you at all?
oh yeah,
Why were you so nervous about coming out here today?
I'm doing something wrong, messing up.
And if you did something wrong, tell me what all the repercussions of that would be in the grand scheme of the world.
Well, I only have two reasons that I'm really here, and it's my sons.
Sure.
I know what it's doing to them now, and whether I get exhausted when I get older is probably going to be an issue, but I'm concerned about them and what this does to them.
Yeah, I get that, and that's what I'm asking you about. If you're so perfectionistic, then how can you so embrace being such a non-perfect mom? Because you know that if you load them up with self-doubt to the point that they're afraid to walk in a room for fear that they might do something wrong, or they're sitting at school wondering, oh my God, do I have my shoes lined up? If they internalize what you're doing and it becomes a prison for them, then how is it that you accept that from yourself when you're so perfectionistic?
Well, I tell myself that I was like this very young, so it's part of my childhood also, and I feel like it's not in them, it's not a characteristic that they're going to have, so I don't feel like they're going to be concerned like I am about certain things.
Right.
I didn't answer your question.
Children learn what they live.
So they'll learn to put their shoes up and...
Well, what do you think?
No.
You don't think that these boys will learn to monitor themselves at a level of vigilance and diligence that will be interfering with their freedom to be who they are?
The perfectionism part?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay, then what are you worried about?
That everything is okay for them. It's like when they're...
No. We're going to go back and say what you said. You said, the only reason I'm here, I don't care. What you said is, I don't care if I get exhausted and have a complete and utter breakdown in 10 years. I don't care about that. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because of these two boys.
Right.
Okay, and if you don't think that this is going to affect these two boys, then what is it you're worried about?
Well, I know it's affecting them now, as far as like their friends coming over, having to do extra work in the house, or trying to keep things right in the house. But as far as going to school, wondering if, you know, their chair's positioned right, or if they're in the right row, or the perfectionism at school, I don't think that part is in them.
And you don't think that that's going to influence them across time? So what it is now is you just want to learn to not be afraid to let their friends come over? Is that it? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes.
Because you're afraid to let an 11-year-old come in the house because he might judge your house and go home and
Right.
tell his mom, right?
Right.
Okay, and if she thought your house was messy, what would be the consequence of that you couldn't endure?
I feel like it reflects on the kind of person you are.
And you think children standing at attention beside the couch and watching television doesn't reflect on the person that you are? I mean, what do you got these kids? I mean, really, if you've got these kids lined up like crows on a clothesline,
Hey, you seen that
watching.
they were laying on the couch. They weren't. They're
Yeah.
very comfortable.
Yeah, well, that's good. But listen, here's the thing that I'm trying to get across to you. If you tell yourself that really this is okay, it's okay. Your husband's gone for at least part of it is he's just too damn messy, okay? And you've got all of this going on in your home and your kids. If you don't label that as change-worthy behavior, then it'll never alter. I mean, what do you think the chance is of a drunk overcoming their drinking if they never admit that they got a problem? The chance would be like zero, right?
Right.
You got to acknowledge it before you can change it. And I don't believe a word you say when you tell me that this is working for you, because I know you said it's exhausting.
It is.
And when you are so exhausting mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you don't have as much to give to these boys. You don't have as much to give to yourself because you're so worn out dealing with things that frankly nobody cares about. Do you think, look around this room, do you think there's anybody in here, or look at that camera, do you think there's anybody in America that cares one whit whether your car is parked precisely between the lines or not? I mean, really, do you think anybody cares? Do you think children are waking up in China today saying she's a little off center? But really, what happens is we get to where we think, we're kind of the center of the universe and that everybody's watching us, and so we hold ourselves to a real high standard for fear of judgment. And the truth is, they'll judge you more for being a control freak that can't lighten up and roll with the flow than they ever would for having a messy house or parking your car a little off center. Don't think that I am diluted in the fact that anything I'm saying to you now or have said to you thus far is going to make you go home and just say, okay, boys, it's just all skate, everybody have a good time. I don't believe that. But if I can put this on your radar screen, if I can make you say, okay, this may very well be change-worthy behavior. This is something that I truly am bumping up against that neurotic barrier, and I truly need to test things out and lighten up a little bit. If you find out that the world doesn't fall off its axis because you let things go for a few minutes, then you might give yourself permission to take the next step, and the next step, and the next step, because I don't want you to be exhausted. I mean, you're obviously a delightful person. You got a great sense of humor. You got two of the best looking kids I've seen in forever.
Thank you.
I mean, you're doing a lot of things right, but I sure want you to lighten up on yourself and them, and you can't do that if you don't acknowledge that it's worth the risk. Fair enough?
That's fair enough.
Okay. Nothing can kill a relationship faster than a controlling partner. Karen says she was so fed up with her boyfriend's controlling behavior, she told him to tell it walking.
My name is Karen. I'm 33 years old. I've been seeing Joe about 2 years, but he is such a controller that I ended the relationship completely.
I'd love to get back with Karen. I just can't imagine my life without her.
When I want to go out with my girlfriends, Joe makes me feel very guilty. He'll try to quickly come up with something else that we can do together. Then I would have to choose between him and my friends.
I get upset when Karen's not home. I do become verbally abusive.
That starts to scare me because I don't know when the words are going to end and when does it become physical. One time we were in an argument. He left. I was working around the house and looked over, and out the window there was Joe staring at me. This makes me very uncomfortable.
I just wanted to make sure she was going to bed.
He can't quite grasp that I broke up with him.
I want Karen for the rest of my life, and with this control problem that I have with her, she's gonna leave me.
I think there is hope for Joe and I do love him.
I want Dr. Phil to tell me how to change my behavior. How can I control my anger so I stop trying to control the ones I love?
Okay, so you guys have been together for 21 months, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when did this start being a problem in your estimation?
In the beginning, it wasn't a problem. It was when we became more serious that I started seeing it. That it seemed like the closer we became, the tighter he tried to hold on.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I'm a carpenter.
You're a carpenter?
For construction, yeah.
So you got to plan things and
Yeah.
work stuff out and all. Do you have a plan for this relationship?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how's that going?
Not very well right now.
Yeah? Is she not doing what you want her to?
She's doing everything I want her to, but
Yeah.
I want to be with her all the time, and I hate leaving her house when it's time to go home and go to bed. I just can't. I want to be there all the time.
Do you think that the good thing right now would be for her to say, look, I want you to stay here and just live with me? Would that make you happy?
No, because I want to do whatever she wants, and she's not ready for that right now.
But if she said that, said, okay, I'm okay with it, just come on down, would you do it?
In a heartbeat.
Yeah. And you think that everything would be fixed if that happened?
Yeah.
Really?
I do. Well, right now, if she knows, she doesn't go out very often because she has 2 younger children, but when she does, I'm afraid that she won't come home, and I just want to make sure that she does come home, and if I'm there, then I know when she gets home, and I know she's home safe.
So this is all for her benefit, right? I mean, is that the story you're telling here?
In my mind, yeah.
Do you believe that?
No.
What do you believe? Speak?
Well, she's staying quiet.
Sit, roll over. What do you mean
it's not
speak?
that bad.
It's not?
No, it's not.
Oh, I thought I heard you look at her and say speak.
Well, she wasn't saying anything. She looked at me like she didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, see,
Sorry.
that's okay. I have a pretty good track record of running this show. I'm just kidding. Okay, so speak.
What was the question now?
The question was, what do you think's going on here? If you don't think he's doing this for your safety and well-being?
It's not for my safety and
well, so
well-being.
what is it?
I think the bottom line is he's just so scared of losing me. So it's constant phone calls just to make sure he knows exactly where I'm at, what I'm doing, who I'm doing it with. And I think a lot of it's just fear.
And how do you respond to that? How does it make you feel like inside when that phone rings again, when he leaves and you're doing the dishes and you look through the kitchen window and he's standing in the backyard staring at you?
That frightened me. That truly did. And I told him that because I'm kind of concerned that it's crossing over from just love and controlling to stalking.
Yeah, that doesn't feel that way to me. That's not your thinking, is it?
No.
Your thinking is you want to stay connected with her, because I mean that's a rare occurrence, right? Mm-hmm. I think what you're talking about here is feeling smothered on the phone, feeling smothered in accountability and where you go and what you want to do. Do you question his motives? I mean, do you think he cares about you?
Oh, I know he cares about me.
Okay.
And that's why I think there is hope for us, because I don't question his love in any way.
So, are you interested in saving this relationship?
Most definitely.
Are you?
Exactly. That's why I'm here.
All right. We're talking about controlling people, and we're talking about perfectionism. Joe's need to control Karen cost him their relationship. He says he'll do anything to get her back. What do you mean by that? I mean, are you willing to redefine this relationship?
Definitely.
Because see, here's the thing that I think that I want everybody to know that's in a relationship like this. I always tell people you need to ask yourself, what's it costing you to be in a relationship? And you've made the decision that the cost is too high, right? And that's why you said, I don't want to continue in this.
Right.
Okay? But you see something in him that makes you willing to take another step to try to do something. What is it you see?
He's very compassionate, very loving, and I think him admitting, number one, that he has the problem, him admitting and asking for help at least shows me that there is hope, that he is willing to get the help he needs.
My question to you is, are you here to really modify your behavior, or is this just a manipulation to make her think that you're really wanting to change something? Because it's like, if you get some woman and say, hey, I'll go see DrPhil with you, it's like, oh, all right. You know? I mean, really, they think wasn't that a good sign to you?
It was.
Okay. Answer that question. Is this manipulation or is this genuine?
No, this is genuine. I love Karen very much, and I want to be with her for the rest of my life.
Okay, but see, you have to understand, this isn't about Karen. Okay. This has nothing to do with you. This is all about you. And it's all about whether you trust yourself enough, whether you have enough security, whether you have enough self-worth to believe that somebody would be with you if you didn't make them do it. But the truth is, this isn't about her. It's about whether you believe in yourself enough to think that you are worthy enough and appealing enough that she would want to be with you of her own free will. And right now, you don't believe that, do you?
Right now, no. I have a lot of insecurities in my life.
And so, as a result, I mean, men are this way. Let me tell you, you see these movies like, what was it, Fatal Attraction? Was that the one where they show these women going crazy? But men, evolutionally, we're hunters. We go hunt something and possess it. And it's kind of like, I'm going to possess this because I value it so much. And so the issue here is not what can I do to save my relationship with Karen. The issue is what can I do to become secure enough with myself that I'm not so clingy, I'm not so needy, I'm not so controlling and demanding. And if you focus on that and answer those questions, this will work itself out. Do you believe that?
Oh, yes.
Do you believe it's about him and not you?
I've told him that already. I've told him that he needs to work on his self-esteem. If his self-esteem goes higher, everything else will, I think, kind of work out.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
And let me tell you something that I want you to take away. When you are in a controlling relationship, what you do is you define it as parent-child. It's like, you're the boss, you're going to take care of safety, you're going to take care of accountability, you're going to take care of schedule, you're going to take care of what you do and what she does. And that's a very parent-child relationship. And what happens to parent-child relationships when children grow up?
It's kind of a hard one for me to answer.
I mean, don't they separate? You don't want a parent-child relationship here, because what will happen is she will get to the point where she breaks away and says, I'm going to leave this control because I want to paddle my own canoe. That's what happens in parent-child relationships. And we wonder why we have a 57.7% divorce rate in America. Mm-hmm. You got a whole lot of people growing up and saying, I don't need this. So your strategy isn't working and your focus is wrong. This is about you, not her. If you want to be right with her, you have to get right with you. They're difficult, relentless, and create chaos all around them. We're talking about controlling people. Jean says her husband was so overbearing that when she didn't do what he wanted her to do, he would threaten to have an affair. And it's gone much further than that. Take a look.
My name is Jean. I've been married to JR for 5 years. We have a 4-year-old son named Hunter, and my husband has a controlling personality that causes problems with our marriage.
Yes, I am a control freak. As a former detective for San Diego Police, I am very used to walking into a situation and taking control of it immediately.
5 years ago, JR and I started arguing very early in the morning. He had been drinking. One of the issues was whether or not I wore makeup.
And I remember yelling, "I am in control, do what I tell you to do."
He brought a gun out and shot the couch. The police were called.
I was handcuffed and taken to jail. The department fired me.
JR still tries to control me. I am not a huge makeup wearer, but he will still ask me to do it. I'm almost ready. JR likes the spoons, once they're washed, to be put in the strainer ladle side down. It makes me angry. I resent it, and I will go ahead and just do it because it's easier to keep the peace.
Jean would get very upset with me, and she would withdraw our sex life.
JR believes that I purposely will not be intimate with him as a punishment. It didn't matter what I felt or wanted. It was all about his wants and needs.
Would you just put them on, please, and wear them?
Fine. I would like to ask Dr. Phil, how can I stay in control when I have a controlling spouse?
You shot the couch.
I did.
And you stabbed the wall.
I did.
That's not good.
No.
But now you were drinking at the time.
No, I would say I was completely drunk.
Yeah. And you're not doing that now at all.
No, I've been sober over 4 years.
So that's huge. And I'm trying to help here. I wanted to put that in context so they knew that's who you were when you were in an altered state of consciousness. That's not who you are now. What have you guys learned so far from what I've been talking about with these other folks? You've been sitting there listening. So what have you learned so far?
That these control issues of the selfishness, I think, of I want it done this way, is harmful to everyone around me.
Is there a point at which something in your mind, you flipped a switch which said, that people have to do things, Gene has to do things my way? I mean, who said you get to be in charge?
Well, me naturally.
Yeah, but I mean, who gave you that right?
No one. I always took it.
Yeah, that's right. You just took it.
Yes.
And you allowed it to happen, right?
Yes, I did.
So what are you thinking? I mean, the first time that happened, why weren't you just time out? That is a deal breaker.
I think at one time it was fear, and then as it progressed, I got stubborn, and it was sort of okay, who's going to wear the other one down, and then it got to the point where, of course, this is not healthy, this is not okay, and we need to learn about this. But it was part of growing up. It was part of learning my own issues and my own problems that allowed it to happen.
What is the part missing that you can't look at this and say, okay, what I want is her. What I want Gene in my life. I want to be close and intimate and involved and committed. And what I'm doing simply is not working.
I finally came to that realization. It was very hard. To me, it was nothing but take control.
Spoons? What's up with the spoons? Why in God's name would you care whether the spoons are up or down? I mean, do you just... and don't you look at that and say, this isn't working?
I did, yes. Yes, I did.
So where are you now?
Where are we now? Now she looks at me and asks me, Mr. Proventure, do you want to restate that?
Yeah.
And that is my cue.
That's warm.
To realize that I better take a look at what I'm doing, because my relationship is the most important thing, not whether I have to re-dry the spoons or anything else.
Yeah. Jean says living with her controlling husband is an uphill battle, one she feels she's losing. Now, you say things are better, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay, but what do you want that you're not getting? Because in every relationship, it's negotiated, and there comes a point in time where you have to stop complaining and start asking. Stop complaining about what you don't want and start asking specifically for what you do want. So what do you want that you're not getting?
Validation that I, as a person, can have my own space and my own personality, and it to be okay.
And how would it feel if you got that? What would that mean to you?
That I was okay.
And that's been taken away from you?
It feels like it sometimes.
And how do you feel when you hear her say that?
Oh, it hurts me deeply.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone who's afraid of me. I don't want anyone who doesn't feel the love, and I don't want to hurt her in any way. And it hurts me deeply to hear this.
Are you hearing it for the first time now?
No.
So you've heard it before. So
Yes.
what is it? Does it not hurt you as much as giving up what you think is control hurts you?
Somewhere the light came on, and I realized that I have to back off, or I'm going to lose this lady.
Is that true? He's going to lose you?
I think sooner or later, like you said, you have to.
I mean, isn't there a point at which you're going to say, I'd rather be healthy alone than sick with him?
Yes.
I mean, if I got to go be by myself, I'd rather do that than be sick with him. Do you get that?
Yes.
Do you get that?
I do get that.
You know, I really think it's important that you talk to him. Let me turn you guys around right here. I do. I want you to look at him right now and tell him, I said, stop complaining and start asking. You tell him what you need right now from your heart, not your head. Tell him from your heart.
I need you to accept who Jean is in all the aspects of our life and to love me for who I am.
Go on.
I need to be able to wear what I want to wear when I want to and it's comfortable. I need to be able to be intimate with you when I bring you love from my heart and not because you need it or to make things better or to ease any kind of fight. I want to love you because I love you.
Then give it a voice right now. Look at him and say, I'm not going to put on heels that make me feel like a tramp and a whore. I'm not going to put on makeup when you want it and I don't want to. I'm not going to dance for you in that way anymore.
I'm not going to do it anymore.
Tell
I
him.
can't do it anymore.
I hear you. I hear you.
Tell him, if you love me, then lighten up.
If you love me, then lighten up.
Because you're going to miss me when I'm gone.
You will. You're going to see when I'm gone.